Nothing in life is free, bruh. Support the channel. Be a fourth quarter boy for life. And subscribe to the Patreon. The link is in the description box below. Cardio. Double down, Debs and gents. The wait is over. With no further ado, the most magnificent imperial authority of the film room, the illustrious visionary of X's and O's, your host, Professor Lake.
Alright, you already know what it is, fourth Quarter Boyz Sports. It is me, the illustrious one, Professor Lake, in the building, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification icon, be a fourth quarter boy for life. Hit me up on the Patreon, donate to the channel. We're gonna keep these things going. Fresh videos from Professor Lake's perspective. And let's jump right into it. So I want to talk about Roschon Johnson, running back out of Texas. He's 22 years old. He's played 4 years for the Texas Longhorns from 2019 to 2022. He's 6 feet tall, 223 pounds. He ran the 40-yard dash in 4.58 seconds. And an important test that I think they do at the NFL draft, as well as the broad jump. And he got 10 feet 2 inches on the broad jump, which is pretty good. Now, when he was recruited by Texas, he was recruited to be a quarterback and then transitioned to the running back role in his freshman year. In his senior year, he became the backup running back to Bijan Robinson. Even with playing a backup role, he still was looked at as one of the best running backs in college football. What I like most about Roschon Johnson is his size. You know, he's going to break arm tackles. He's going to break arms out there, fellas. He's a power back. He's tough. He's smart. He's reliable. You know, again, he breaks tackles, he falls forward. So those are all things that, you know, I like about him. He kind of reminds me of a Jordan Howard. If some of you guys remember Jordan Howard a few years back, that's just the positive sides that I like. Now, this is the other reason why I compare him to Jordan Howard as well. You know, he kind of lacks the suddenness. You know, he takes on a lot of contact. You know, he really needs good blocking, you know, to get to the second level. You know, within like tight situations, a lot of traffic going on in between the tackles. You know, he kind of lacks that creativity that some of the quicker backs have. So the NFL prospect grade for Roschon Johnson was a 5.92. And on their scale, they say he's going to be an average backup to a special teamer. I know a lot of Bear fans are real excited about Roschon Johnson, and I think there is a lot to be excited about. But I don't want to be a party pooper and temper these flames, because I do like Roschon Johnson as a player, as a human being. You know, that a lot of people that know Roschon Johnson, that have coached him, played with him, people outside of football, they all have positive things to say about Roschon. So, you know, I definitely think he deserves a shot. Do I think that we're going to see him featured in the offense as a premier runner? Not that much, no. Do I think that, you know, we'll see him in certain passing situations as a blocker? Yes. Do I feel that he'll be in situations as a receiver? Yeah, I could see that from time to time. You know, or coming out the backfield, running a pattern. I could see that. But, you know, when I look at the tape, you know, again, one of the things that stick out to me is just that he's not a guy that's going to run away from anybody. Also, I feel like with the running scheme that we have in Chicago, you know, will he be able to really put pressure on the outside and turn it upfield with the speed that the NFL has? In addition to that, the offensive line really has to gel for any running back to flourish in the NFL. And we just haven't really seen that, you know, on a consistent basis. And I'm wondering if he's the type of back that can make something out of nothing. And I didn't necessarily see that on the tape. And, you know, I try to be optimistic. I know a lot of Bears fans are excited about Roschon, but let's not forget about Khalil Herbert. Let's not forget about Donta Foreman, guys that have produced in the league. He definitely has a challenge ahead of him. I think that he's drafted for his special team efforts as well as what he could do offensively. I don't think that Eberflus or Getsy are going to just progress him to the beginning of the depth chart. You know, again, we got Khalil Herbert, we got Donta Foreman, proven vets. And I think it's going to be a little acclimation that needs to be done before he gets used to the speed of the NFL. Also some coaching. I think there's definitely some coaches out there that could get his running a little bit tighter, a little bit more efficient. But there you have it, Roschon Johnson, Texas Longhorn, now a Chicago Bear, the newest Bear running back. And, hopefully he can produce for the Chicago Bears and get us some first downs in tight situations and break some long runs here and there. But it's going to be competition. So with all of that in mind, you already know what it is, Fourth Quarter Boyz Sports. I am your host, the illustrious one, Professor Lake. In the building, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, donate to the Patreon. Let's keep this thing going. Holla at your boy. I'm out.